Serenity wanted to make her 18th birthday special, so she made plans to go out with her boyfriend, Lavoin, and some friends. But instead, she ended up being slammed to the ground and pinned down until she couldn't move. You see, Lavoin thought she was sneaking behind his back to cheat that same night. He admits that he lets his rage out on Serenity, but according to her, this wasn't the first time, and it hasn't been the last. Take a look.
The reason why I held her down because I was hurt and I feel like she needed to be hurt, and I wanted her to feel my pain that I was feeling. Cause I feel like we should have spent her birthday together and not with her friends. So yeah, I was kind of hurt off that, and I wanted her to hurt. The biggest fight we ever got into is like probably on her birthday. She lied about where she was at and came home like 3 in the morning. I got upset about it and started a big fight in the house. I kick in her door, I pin her to the ground, and I'm on top of her like squeezing her like a bear hug and won't let her move. I call her a bitch and like hoe and stuff like that. She starts crying, she balls out, starts crying, but sometimes I stop and sometimes I don't stop because I think the tears are fake. I want her to feel my pain, yes. The reason me and Serenity fight is because she makes me angry, and sometimes she just pushes all my buttons. I don't do nothing, I go to work, then I come straight home to her. I'm not with no other females, and I feel like she be with guys. And I know she texts guys, she's admitted, and that's why she don't let me see her phone, but then she say, oh, I'm not gonna text them anymore, I'm gonna block their number. And she never does, she just lies. Today is going to determine whether I stay with her or not, because if she cheated, I don't want to hurt her. I just don't want to be with her because I feel like she's hurting me. And I don't want to hurt her because she's hurting me. So I'll just go my separate way for the better.
Not so long ago, he got upset because I went out with a friend and I came back at 3 in the morning, but it was because we was out at a bachelor party and then we didn't leave until it ended. And when I came back, he just got to being petty, talking about I look cute. I can go get an outfit with them, but I can't get an outfit with him. Just like saying jealous stuff, like being very jealous for no reason. And he got upset because I said, I'm not about to do this no more. I'm about to just go to a relative house. And he got to getting on top of me, pinning me down. But before he did that, he slammed me to the ground. And he got on top of me, pinning me down, telling me I'm not going anywhere.
Is this the first time that happened?
No. He do it so much I don't remember. Like I can't go back to the first time like he did it.
So when this does happen, what are you feeling? Are you shocked? I mean, if it happens so much, you can't be shocked anymore.
No, I'm kind of used to it because I've been sexually abused by a relative, and like similar things that he did triggered me from like that. So it's like.
So you had some bad experiences as a young woman. So he really gets aggressive because he's either very insecure or he does believe that you're fooling around.
Like every time we get to it, he won't let me leave. He just want me to sit there. I don't understand why.
So it's like very controlling, telling you what you can do, what you can't do, you can't leave. Why would you ever want to stay? The moment you can get out of that situation, why would you go back to it?
Honestly, like, I don't know, I just love him. Like, I just try to...
What do you love about him?
Like, when he's not angry, he treats me right when he's not upset, but like...
But isn't that a true test, is how they treat you all the time, not just when things are good? Let's meet your boyfriend, Lavoin.
Serenity, why you up here portraying this role that I'm just such a bad person when you do stuff to provoke me? And you
How
know
do I
that.
provoke you?
You do stuff to provoke me all the time.
You don't want to do.
I know that, but you don't lie about stuff. You never
lie?
cheated.
You
never cheated in the beginning.
You ain't cheat?
Yeah, I did, and I admit to it, didn't I?
Okay, now I admitted to what I did too.
When?
I admitted to what I did.
Tell them when.
You
When
know
did you do it?
You know when.
When did you
When did
tell
she do
me?
it? Why don't you tell us?
She told me last night. She told me last night.
That she cheated on you?
Yes.
But you cheated on her.
Yes.
So what
And
difference
she
is it?
cheated on me before I cheated on her.
We wasn't even really together.
So you didn't even know that either one of you were cheating?
No.
Right. Wouldn't there be some empathy for her?
I feel like if you playing with my heart, I feel like I'm giving her 100% of my heart.
But you're not giving 100% because
Yes,
you
I
said
am.
yourself
I
that
love
you cheated
this
on
girl.
her.
Okay, she cheated on me.
Okay, so
What
why?
goes around comes around.
Right, so you're both. So why are you upset then?
I'm not upset.
You pinning her down on the ground.
I didn't pin her down because she cheated on me. I pinned her down because she lies about where she at. She's always texting other guys, always on Facebook, doing all this stuff.
Why do you stay? Why do you stay?
Because I love her and I try to make it work. Like, I think
But
like
okay,
she's...
but here's the question then, and it always gets, let's do gender reversal here.
Okay.
What if she's upset with you and women were stronger than men and she started pinning you down and telling you don't move and you're not going
I never
anywhere?
tell her don't move. If she wanted to leave, I would let her leave.
You let me. So you
come
let
on.
me leave?
Now that's
You let me
lying,
leave?
you know
How
it.
you gonna tell me I'm lying? How you gonna tell me
Did you
I'm
kick
lying?
a door down?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so you're telling me.
So what if
that
your
you won't
wife
tell
won't
her-
open the door for you? When you came home, knocking on the door, and your wife won't open
I
your
have
door,
keys.
what would you do?
Even when I was your age, I never put my
Come
hands
from
on
different
a woman.
worlds.
What?
Come from different worlds.
So what? Well, hold on. You're saying your world it's acceptable to put your hands on a woman?
I'm saying my world is crazy.
Okay. Well, I grew up in Chicago in the 60s.
I grew up in Flint, Michigan.
Okay. So you don't think Chicago was violent and crazy in
Yeah.
the 60s?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Flint is crazy right now.
Right.
Right.
Right. So,
Okay.
but I still, everybody knew you don't put your hands on a woman.
Yeah, I understand. I don't punch her, Steve. What's wrong with me grabbing her? What's wrong with me grabbing her and
You're
putting
trying
her
to
to the
justify
ground?
your bad behavior is what you're doing.
No. I'm trying to justify that. What I does is because she provokes me. She tells me, like, I love to see you angry. I want to get a reaction out of you.
Is what he's saying
You
true?
never told me that,
No.
Serenity? On who?
No.
You never said I like to get a reaction out of you. I like to make you
I
angry.
can't make you do nothing that you don't want to do.
Okay.
He
Did
thinks he think things
did
in
he
his
ever
head
pick
that don't
you
even.
up and
Yeah,
throw you down
on my
and
birthday,
pin you
on my
down to the
18th
ground?
yeah, on my 18th birthday,
On
he
your
did that
18th
outside.
birthday.
Yeah.
Is she lying about that?
No.
So you did pin her down.
Yeah.
And that's okay? Because you're from Flint,
It's
Michigan?
okay to come home at 3 in the morning.
I'm grown.
I want my woman to be in the bed sleep with me at 3 in the morning. I don't want her out roaming the streets.
So what you want is a woman that's going to be your bed at 3 in the morning. Well, guess what? You're dating an 18-year-old who wants to go out, have fun, party, do all the things that mostly all of us when we were 18 did. Serenity now. She came here and took a lie detector test, and we asked her, since August of 2017, while in a relationship with Lavoin, have you had sexual physical contact with any other males? She answered no. Since August of 2017, while in a relationship with Lavoin, have you had sexual intercourse with any other males? She answered no. Her results came back the same to each question, and they came back that Serenity told the truth. She's faithful to you.
So that's what it says. That's what the test says.
So you don't believe the test?
I'm not saying that.
So what are you saying?
That's what the test says.
Right. That's what you came for.
Right.
To take the test. She took the test and she proved.
But she admitted to me that she cheated. So how did
She
the
said
test come
last
back?
year she did since
When I
that
got out
time.
in August.
Right.
Since August. Nothing this year.
But she admitted to me when she first got out, she slept with her ex.
Okay. Right. You know about that.
Right.
But what you don't know about was for a period of approximately 14 months, she hasn't been with anybody.
Okay.
That doesn't make you feel good?
Yes, it does.
You're never going to get over the fact that she did cheat on you, did you?
No, I'm not.
Did you just hear what he said? Mm-hmm. He will never get over the fact that you cheated on him. What does that tell you? Run! Since August of 2017, while in a relationship with Serenity, have you had sexual physical contact with any other females? You answered no. You did not tell the truth. Since August of 2017, while in a relationship with Serenity, have you had sexual intercourse with any other females? You answered no, and you did tell the truth. So he didn't have intercourse with any other females since last August, but he did have sexual physical contact.
So what you want to do, Serenity? You believe that test? Huh?
I'm done.
You're done. Good luck, sis. Good luck, sis.
Okay.